Let's dive into the best class. Barbarian, the best class on the game. That's why they put in first. That's how it is, chat. That's how it is. Barbarian is the first one. Is not because it's not the alphabetic order, okay? It's because it's the best class. That's how it is. B for best. Long live Barmains. That's right, Skeletor. That's right. So, look at this. We got Broken Calling, the new shoulders. Wrath of the Berserker also makes you immune to knockback effects for 2.5 seconds. This reminds me of the Monk Essence qualification or something like that. The main end or the offense, something. It is the same thing. Personally, this is nice. Okay? It's nice. Because the shoulders essence, usually it's not a very exciting essence for Barbarian. You can go like with an extra shield, or if you're using cleave, you put the armor breaker. So if you don't have anything else to put, you can put some immunity to knockback. But how many knockbacks do we actually have inside the battlegrounds? Not a lot. If it is immunity to CC, I mean, I will have to test it out, there's not a lot of knockbacks, to be honest, but I feel like being immune to knockbacks is kind of better than having a shield. So probably I would guess that these shoulders may become meta in PvP, okay? Now we have the other one. Direct Diplomacy, the chest. Grab also shatters the enemy armor, increasing the damage they take by 10%. Are these like 10% nerfed in PvP also? Because like if it's nerfed in PvP, it will be 10%. It will be like what, 3%? 33? 3.3? Something like that. It is not a lot. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of weirded out about like this one. I wish that they did something better for the grab, something a bit more exciting. I don't get like too excited when I see like instances, okay, I'm gonna get like 10% more damage. Okay, yeah, damage is always cool, right? But it's not like, are you really gonna take out your chains, your shackled fate for these? Okay, maybe if you go grab, because that's what I think is going to be the meta. I think we might switch chains for grab. Like, that's my best guess. But to be honest, I am not sure. We will have to test it out because there's some dynamics here that they are going to happen that can be very, very cool. So, next one. We got here Pit of Ursus. Pants. Ground stop now smashes the ground to erect a ring of cocks. Okay, we're gonna erect a ring of cocks that prevents anyone, including a mom, from entering or leaving. Okay, so this one, I feel like we're gonna see some idle play. Maybe we can test it out. Some cool builds. Because it's not only, you guys know that answers from like the Ota. So you smash the floor with a hammer and then it creates like this area around. So here, not only will block, but also will increase the damage that you do inside the ring. So we have to see how much damage it actually is and if it is like that relevant to block someone. Yeah, exactly, Angel. It seems like very similar to that instance, the hammer one. So, but we'll have to test it out. But these answers are always good and annoying to zone. But I'm usually not a big fan because they are like, how can I say? They are like, they look like a noob build. I feel like noobs, they use that. And then that's how it feels like. So, you're right, Anthropos. I actually missed this part that the enemy damage is reduced. So, this can make us like really, really tanky inside. But okay, always remember something. To use this instance, you're gonna take an extra skill slot. And in PvP, we only have 3 slots, okay? Actually, we only have 2. Most of the times, because Undying and Rat, they are gone. Okay, it's like Dunzo. Okay, like most of the builds, they use these two, Rat and Undying. So you can literally only pick two skills. So we were using chains in Demo Shout, then we were using hammered in Demo Shout or hammered in sprints. So most of the times they were just like that. I'll just wait for you to make Barb great again. Barbie's still great, man. Like Barbie, of course, Barbie's not as broken as it was. Okay, there was a moment in time, back in the day, boys. Whenever Barb was a very powerful guy. Now I feel like he went from like S plus tier to probably S. Not S like a Blood Knight, but S from S tier. So let's see. This one is interesting. Let's see if it will fit. It could be really cool to use like ground stomp and grab, or like grabbing chains. Grabbing chains is also very cool. We will see. Then we have Skull Mill, the new offhand. This one, it is for me the one that excited me the most. Yo, Nora, thank you so much for the sub. This one, it is, bro. Let me read this for you. Rat of the Berserk now enters a Brawler Rage, during which your primary attacks become a series of punches. Like, and on the third one, it's gonna be like One Punch Man. We're gonna push it up. We're gonna grab his ass, and then we're gonna punch him and throw them to their nearby enemies. I like, bro, the way I'm imagining this, I really hope, chat, that they make like a very cool animation. So this one, it is such a cool offhand. But remember, we're gonna have to trade off or Falling Thunder or Berg Breaker. So one of those probably will have to get out. Most of the times, what do you guys to take out, you know? Probably I will take out Falling Thunder, because I don't think we'll have bleed in this build. Maybe we will, but it's not Berg Breaker. It's Berg Broken. That's how I feel, man. A lot of CC incoming into the BGs. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. That ring is the ring of Diddy. You mean like Diddy, like P Diddy? Because if that's, it was funny. Bro, new ring with the run stop and inside PvP inside with the Rat of the Berserk is gonna be funny. Yeah, it's gonna be extremely cool. So Turbo is saying, depends on who is playing it. Indez is born to play Barb. I watch a lot of Barbs out there, and it just hit perfectly with the class. That's why I admire me a lot, and it's free to play. Yo, thank you so much, bro. To be honest, I played Barb on the Diablo 3, Diablo 4. Now I'm playing on Diablo Immortal, you know. I also played Warrior in Wrath of the Lich King. I made a Warrior, but I was not my main. So you know what I'm surprised, like in the World of Warcraft, I used to play also Retri Paladin, which is like the same as, more or less the same as Crusader, but somehow I'm not a huge fan of Crusader, man. I'm not playing Crusader, and I'm trying to like the class. I think I need to go to like in PvE. In PvE, any class is good, okay, and Crusader is very strong. And today I'm almost done with my weeklies, so I did almost everything, and I'm trying to farm the answers. But for me, the way I admire a class is not how well they do in PvE. It's like how well they fucking smash in PvP. That's literally how it is. Yo, Galactic, welcome to the stream, man. So these answers, I feel that I'm 100% gonna try to create a build around this. It's gonna be very exciting to throw the shit out of enemies, and I hope it's good. If it is not good, I'm gonna be sad, chat. I'm gonna be very sad. Then we have here Strangle Wings, another one. Grab now targets an enemy and dashes towards them, seizing them and continuing the dash, knocking back other enemies in the path, inflicting stun if you hit a wall. So, this one, you guys ever play League of Legends and you guys know Poppy? There is a champion called Poppy in League of Legends. It literally reminds me of that. And also reminds me that you guys, let me see, chat. How many likes we have on the stream? I see here 4 likes. Okay, we have 50 people watching the freaking stream, man. This is unacceptable. We need like more likes. Okay, so if you're still don't like or subscribe to the stream, please do. It helps a lot, and I'll love you for that. So, this, I feel like, isn't this like Furious Charge in a way? It's like, okay, we're gonna pick up Grab, and we're gonna turn Grab into Furious Charge. Then why am I picking Grab? You know what I'm saying? Just buff Furious Charge. Isn't like the same. Pierian, welcome to the stream, man. So inside the new ring, you can grab the enemy and stun them to the wall. Oh, like Poppy. Oh my god. Grump stump, grab, throw them into the wall, and stun. Holy shit. Okay, I'm liking. Listen, I'm liking, chat. I'm liking the way you guys are fucking thinking. I'm liking it. I'm not only liking it, I'm loving it. So that's like some big brain shit. Galactic say, I'll be changing back to Barb, and there's nothing for the Age and Tempest getting nerfed. Tempest is, we'll get into the nerf, but come on, it's not that bad. Scouter saying there is some Spartan rage. That's true. Turbo is saying, come on, support it. Of course, man, always. You guys are saying that we got 34 likes? Where can you check the patch notes? I can send you guys. So, this is exciting. It's gonna be cool to play Grab. I think it's gonna shake the meta, right? The same way as Ota shook the meta, I feel like every major patch they should do something like this. Then we have this one. This one is completely for PvE. Wrath of the Berserk also increases your primary attack speed by 30%. Okay, but I have an issue with this. The issue that I have with this is, like, for example, most of the times on the primary attack, we use Lace Breaker. And if I'm wrong, chat, please correct me. So Lace Breaker, we already are using a very good instance, which is Ardent's Favor or something like that. So whenever you get hit, you get primary attack speed or last rate speed. So I am thinking, does that buff, that last rate attack speed, will it or won't stack with this one? Because they are both for your primary attacks. So maybe you won't stack. So I'm curious to test to see how it is. We already have Squirm Skull on the head answers, so pretty much I don't really know if we actually need this one. Scream Skull is also like a generic. It's like the projectiles plus the generic attack speed. Scream Skull is really good if you want to go for attack speed. Ardent Favor, I think that's how it is. So Barbarian, I am excited to see new things, and I am super excited to create like a crazy build, man. It is time. Because, okay, I like these cleave tank chains, but I want something new, man. You know what I'm saying? Aren't you guys sometimes tired of like playing with the same build for like months and months and months? I've been playing Demo Shout chains for like the past 3-4 months now. Like it was time for the change. So I'm glad they nerfed Spartusk. I think they did it to my boy a bit too dirty. I wish they didn't do as dirty, but and you know what? I was actually expecting on the balance changes for them to remove a bit the cooldown. You know, like instead of like being 25, I thought they were gonna come and say, you know what? I think we overdid it. Instead of 25, let's make it 20 seconds. And I think that will be more fair, because like going from 12 seconds to 25, even if you have the cooldown reduction, it's just like unplayable. Spartusk became like very unplayable, at least for me. It's just like the cooldown is too fucking big.